if the Elon one ends up getting burned, what's gonna happen with the giveaway?
Yeah, so if the Elon one gets burned, there's a few other one of ones that'll be in the collection. In short, we'll transition to one of those. We'll make an announcement before Mint. We'll already have like a plan in place, or before reveal, my apologies. We'll have a plan in place as far as which one it'll be, and we'll make that announcement. We'll also have the backups just in case for some reason those get burned. But that nothing changes. Tesla is still in play. And then again, whoever wins it, if they want the Tesla or they want the value in ETH, it'll be done. It's their choosing.
100%.
All right, sounds good.
Absolutely. Oh, one other thing, I guess, while we're at it, I know that the community wallet minted 125 is that what y'all minted?
Yeah, 125.
Yeah,
125.
125.
All right, so some to keep back for the wallet for collabs, things of that nature, and then also to take care of the people that were impacted. So if for some reason a one of one is minted into that community wallet, the boys here have decided and agreed to give it back to the community. So we're not, auctioning off one of ones, or if one gets in the community wallet, we'll find a way to do a giveaway strictly for holders to get a chance to get that one of one. So nobody's keeping a one of one if they're an owner.
So,
All
So
right,
just wanted to make sure that was out there as well.
all right, sounds good. Appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely. Appreciate you.
GG.
No problem. Be easy.
You as well. All right.
let's keep going.
Yep. Invited.
Hey,
Hey, Ash.
how are you guys doing? Yeah, how are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I was just wondering about the floor price. Do you guys have any plans to bring it back up? Because even after the Kodak announcement, it's still not going up.
Yeah,
So I
man.
was
So
curious
let's
about that.
Yeah.
let's address that. So first off, as far as plans to get the floor price up, floor is decided by holders, right? Obviously, if you have people flipping or whatever not it is, there's not much we can do to get the floor price. If you're referring to a sweep, they're not going to sweep anything. We don't believe in doing that. That's not the way it should be done. We don't believe in artificial pumps or any of that nonsense. So realistically speaking, I mean, we're going to make some stuff. We're going to talk about some things today. Obviously, we're going to start pressing the Kodak side and really capitalizing on that announcement, because obviously I think there was probably 90% of people that thought, man, it's cool, but is it real, right? And we know he follows him. But I mean, to get the confirmation, to know that that's real now, that the boys here have a collaboration that has been in works for it for weeks, right? And that is an actual thing happening. Yak Pass is a real thing. I'm pretty sure my devs here are going to be building every aspect of it. So, I think that we need to do a job to capitalize on that immediately through a variety of different social channels, and just obviously the community as well, because you got to remember, it's not what just the founders have planned to up the floor. It's what the community does, right? Like, you're all holders in this, right? Like, if I hold stock in Tesla or whatever it is, I'm telling people, hey man, yeah, I got some Tesla, I got this. Like, so I think it's a dual effort thing, right? I think it's about keeping the Discord positive. We've already been banning people that scream rug or whatever it is, because I'm sorry, but I think it's pretty freaking clear that this is not a chance on God's green earth that this is a rug. You don't have a guy like Kodak tweet that we don't do 8-hour AMAs, 7-hour AMAs, unlike any other projects that don't do that. We don't jump back on an AMA the next day. I mean, everything we're doing is transparent. So we need a combination. We're going to deliver our side. We're going to make kind of a little announcement regarding the token and what we're doing with that to bring a little transparency to people today. And we just need y'all to keep everybody positive. And I mean, I'm telling you, if the chat stays positive and the floor talk just stops, or y'all move that to another channel, wonderful things happen. But I can assure you, when you get apes and punks and Neo Tokyo citizens and all these holders that are of great projects, and they come in and they see people talking about nothing but floor price and flipping and getting negative, nothing's going to happen. There's nothing. And nobody can levitate the floor with that. So we're going to do our job on making sure that the roadmap's delivered, and I'm helping consult the boys to get that done. And we're gonna capitalize from there, and we need the community just as bad as the community needs us. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so you said there was going to be another announcement from Kodak, or did I miss you?
No, like we're gonna obviously, now that has been made official, right, and people know that it's very real, we're gonna start obviously working on building off of that, right? Now it's been confirmed. I think we've put out one retweet. Let's be honest, there has not been a ton capitalized on that, but everybody's working on fumes. We're good to go. We're gonna start getting some things out today. But that's where we're at, and
Yeah,
we're
just to touch base on that a little bit too with the Kodak thing. Like, every time someone joins their Discord, I mean, as far as the whitelist section, like the whitelist channel, like we're gonna implement Cosmos Kids in some way for whitelist. So every time someone's in that server, like they're gonna see and be directed towards Cosmos Kids in some way, shape, or form. So we're definitely gonna utilize that as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure. Some similar, like an example that you can look at how Invisible Friends did on that. It seemed to work pretty damn well, pretty really well for them. Yeah, there's just like it's just
I
like
mean,
wireless are
I mean,
powerful and Codec's a powerful person.
and I gotta say this as well. I'm just gonna say it. Like, if the floor price, like, if you're looking at the floor today and you're worried about it, like, you're not here for the long hold. Like, I'm just being candid with you. Like, I said it yesterday in the AMA. This is not a flip project. Like, they're trying to build something. There's a real AAA celebrity, aka rapper, aka well-known person that has collabed with these individuals. It's a blessing. Most projects don't get that. Like, you need some kind of verification you're legit. They just got it in the form of a tweet from, from a very well-known individual. So I just want to say that, like, if you're looking at the floor today and you're sweating that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're not going to make it, right? You're not going to make it if this is how you go in every NFT project. Don't buy something unless you believe in the actual project. And if you buy it and you're worried about the floor, then you missed your flip. I can't help you with that. What I can help you with is that we're always going to be transparent. You're always going to know what's going on in the community. And as we get things, you'll get things, and we're going to keep completing on the promises that the boys made. And that's it. And we're going to build out the ecosystem with Kodak, integrate the token into it, and start leveraging utilities to bring things to the holders, both real world and within that capacity. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
all.
I just
That's
have
all I would say on the floor.
I have one more thing. Can you bring up my boy Buzz Light? He's been waiting for you to talk for the past two MMAs. He couldn't. So that's just a request. If you want, you
Yeah,
can do
of
it.
course, of
Yeah.
course.
he's up
No,
next.
we bring everybody up, man. We don't skip over nobody. Hold on, let's see. Let's get him up.
What, he just left?
He
No.
just
Oh, wait. All right. I'm gonna exit quietly. All right. There, guys.
See it?
Hey guys, I've got a few points I want to go over.
Yeah,
go.
go.
Yeah, Frankie, go ahead.
The first one is I don't know why everyone is worrying about the floor price because it's been roughly around 24 hours since the mint. So it's still very early. There's also like maybe 8 that are listed under 0.1. I personally minted 3 at 0.1 and then swept about another 10 at 0.09, 0.08. So I am personally not really worried about the floor because I know there's only 8 that I still, if those 8 get swept, I still can list mine and get my money back. But I don't plan to. Apart from that, I also plan to hold, and with the tokens, with the staking, I'll make my money back there as well. So I just want to say, like, to everyone that I don't know, like, there shouldn't be so much worry about the floor price because it's still very early and there's a lot of things that you can do to make your money back, like in the long run.
You know what? I'm going to use this time to just say it. I was going to wait. No reason to even wait. Frankie, let me address something too on that token. So, like, again, tangibility is everything, right? And that's as when I consult for projects, that's it. Like, you have to start bringing things to the table immediately so people, have that buyer confidence, right? Because again, it's a business, right? These are this is the company or the stakeholders. They want to make sure that they deliver for you. So with the token, just to kind of prove a point that everything is in flux and working the way it should be, we're predicting to have the token, and this was going to be the announcement, ready to go within 1 week of reveal. So within 1 week of reveal, we should have the token in place, the staking UI built and in place, the claiming UI built and in place, and the token ready for circulation. And we will date everything back to the start of mint. So everything will be passively generated as we've discussed. So for those of you that are not aware, there is no staking with this contract, the way we're going to write it, and the way we're doing it. We have top tier devs and they're doing it passively, meaning instead of you all paying a fee, $150, $200, whatever it is, and then you stake your NFT, and then you lose control of it, and it comes to us, which makes no sense because it's yours. But again, you're paying a fee, and then you start getting your tokens, and then you pay another fee to get your NFT back. And you do that 10 times for somebody that wants to hold a lot, and you just spent $2,000, $3,000 in staking fees, which doesn't benefit you, the community. So we're doing it the opposite. It's passive, meaning it is generating today, right now as we speak, like magical things, right? And you will never have to pay a fee to stake it. You keep your money. You keep your NFT. You sell it if you want to. But if you want to sell it and somebody wants to buy it, you'll have a UI where you can go in before you buy on OpenSea, and you will be able to actually type in the NFT number, and it will pull up that NFT number and track how many tokens are attached to it. So if somebody did claim all their tokens and then they're selling, but you want to buy a Cosmos that does have tokens, you'll be able to track that in the UI, and we'll have that. Our goal is to have that set for a week after reveal, just to prove more
Yes.
tangibility that this is a real deal thing. We're making it move. Like, I don't consult for things that aren't real, man. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't plan to list any of mine. Even if it takes me a year with the tokens to make my money back, like that's what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
The next thing was, do you have a marketing like plan to spend a strategy on marketing spend? Because it's like since the mint came out, like no real like no money has been spent on marketing as far as I've seen.
Yeah, I mean,
You want to address that? Go ahead.
yeah, a little bit. So, I mean, some of the plans we have is obviously we want natural growth. We want to add value as much as we can to the community instead of just, we could go and just find all these influencers and just give them ETH to just say something about Cosmos Kids. And obviously that could work short term, but we want something that we can continue to add value for to the project. And I think, getting those 3D characters that we want to work on are going to completely add value to the marketing side. We start going on Twitter doing giveaways constantly. That just completely adds value to these 2D characters because people are going to want them right away, and with the token, with all the things we're trying to integrate, I think that's a great marketing strategy that we're going to be putting in place.
Yeah, and I think the answer to your question is there going to be an allocated budget for marketing 100%, but it's also about time marketing, right? You put in a marketing pump now to what? Levitate a floor for people that are still holding to get a flip and leave? No.
Yeah, I agree. I just wondering because I hadn't seen anything on marketing. Another thing is we should focus more on Cosmos than the Yak. I know the Yak is going to be big, but like Cosmos, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's the project that we're in right now. So we should be focusing more on this than the Yak. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, Yak, the Yak's going to be big. Like we should be focusing more on this than the Yak, if you know what I mean? Like the people that are here.
I couldn't agree more. And again, I think you're seeing a lot of people talking about it right now because it finally became a real tangible thing, right? Since it just got confirmed and people are like, okay, we've got something. You know what I mean? Like it's actually real. This was no like nonsense. Kodak's in on this. So I couldn't agree. Cosmos is the baby, right? That's what we got to build, the genesis as we call it. But we can't allude to the fact that, we do have an enormous celebrity with an enormous following that wants to build something and tie it to what we're doing here. So we've got to find a way to obviously build Cosmos, but also use that as a leverage point to grow us, build the brand, and also help build Kodak Blacks, right? And find a way, most importantly, to benefit our current holders into that ecosystem.
Yeah, 100%. The Kodak is definitely part of our marketing plan. Like, Cosmos Kids are the only ones that are partnered with Yak Pass, and they'll be mentioned all over the Discord, Twitter, and stuff, doing like giveaways on Twitter and stuff like that. I mean, in my opinion, that's like bigger than paying someone like paying like a A-list celeb like 20K to post on their story for Cosmos Kids just to pump the floor for a few minutes.
Well, I mean, the other thing you got to look at is a business, right? It's longevity. So like there's an allocated budget that will be set for marketing, right? And has been in discussion, will be finalized here once we have final numbers from Mint and what we're looking at, right? But if you go and you just start marketing now, again, just to get flippers that they're nice little, entry out. No, I'd rather like the flippers either flip and just get out now, and like we find the people that want to be in the community, and we stabilize a floor, and we find the people that are ready for the longevity, and then you pump money into marketing. I mean, it would be crazy to pump money into marketing now and take money away from real marketing down the road to grow this for the people that see the longevity. So yes, your answer is definitely going to market. But that is going to be about as strategic and methodical and surgical as it's going to get, and it'll be from a variety of different mediums.
100%.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's just that a lot of people have been bringing it up. So like it's some things that I've, kept in my head that I would address, like, I mean, for me to know as well. Like I said, I don't plan to list any of mine. I'm not worried about the floor price, but like it's just some things I keep seeing people bring up.
I love that you asked it. I love that you asked it, right? It's a great question. I want people to ask those questions, and I just want to be transparent with you, right? Like, we never will ever tell you something just to pacify you or sound good. I mean, we'll always tell you exactly what we're thinking. But that's where we're at. We're definitely going to market. There's no questions asked. You got to market. I'm 14 years digital marketing, like 14 years in the marketing space. Trust me, like I believe in marketing more than anybody. But I also believe that there's a certain time to do it and a certain way to do it, and make sure you get the best ROI out of the operating budget they're going to utilize for it.
Okay. The last thing is, like, we've been speaking about the burning and that, like, I totally agree with the burning because I think I've seen in a lot of projects nowadays, they've realized that 9999 is a lot of supply to have, and you have to have, it's like quite a hard supply to mint it all and keep it all going. So like, I totally agree with the burning. I just think like there's obviously should be a certain number to burn, but is there not? Do you not see that like a bit early to burn? Like it might look like a bit of desperation that we burn because we haven't sold out or anything like that.
No, I mean, this is exactly why, again, when I consult, it's all about community. Everything has got to be community, like every single freaking thing. And that doesn't mean like you don't make decisions as founders, but when you have something like this, which is a very, very, very impactful side to the business and how it moves forward and how it influences everybody that's a holder, right? It's got to be, again, community first, mod second, staff second, and then founders third. So you've got to put something like this up to a vote. It has to be democratic, because if not, then you take the chance of making a decision which upsets the majority of your community. But if the majority of your community says, yes, we should burn, okay, you're the holders. We're going to do it. We're going to do what's best for y'all because you feel as a majority that's the right way. That's the only way to do it. I think if you make those calls and you're going to take all of, the better interest of what your community is and make that decision yourself single-handedly, I think that's selfish. I think it's got to go up to the community. And then if the community decides burn, we burn it. The boys,
Yeah.
from what the boys from discussing, built this thing to operate if we minted past 5,000 very efficiently. Everything else was going to be a bonus on top as far as additional operating side and what could be done. So I think we're sitting right at 6,000. I think 6,000 what? 40 what? Where we at?
41, 40, yeah,
6,042. So I mean, as far as the success of the project being tied to it minting out, no. As far as the operating additional budget, as the boys have instructed me, and as far as they've allocated out in their operating plan, we've hit a threshold that gets the business plans, doable. So no, I don't look at it like it's desperate. If the community wants to burn it, we burn it. We'll mint whatever's left as far as the small number and off to the races, right? Supply's gone. Only way to get it is open sea. Floor does increase, and obviously as holders, look, we want y'all to make money. I'd love for y'all to be here forever, right? Let's be honest, that's not the deal. Everybody's got to pay bills. They got something they got to take care of. So we want to bring value to you as holders, but we want to bring value to the holders that want to be here long term too, right? Not the people that are going to flip at 0.12, 0.14, whatever it is. So, yeah, that's the answer. Democracy is always going to win there.
I completely agree. Like I've seen other projects that have maybe a supply of 3,000 and they've only sold 1,000. Like it's a good number we've minted. The only thing is what I was saying. Like let's say when we cut the supply, like someone might hear about Cosmos Kidz and then look into it and that and they'll say, oh, but there was a supply of 9,999, but they burnt it. Like, why did they burn it? You know what I mean? And those things might come up. There's a lot of, like we've seen in the AMAs, there's a lot of new people here and this is their first project and they don't understand a lot. And I think that's got to do as well a lot with the floor, that people have seen a lot of FUD in the beginning when we came out, and they've panic sold. They've sold under like for a loss just because they thought, you know what I mean, I might want to sell now before it goes down to even less. And like I'm just my only concern is that in the future, like people might look back and think like, why did this happen? You know what I mean? Like we need to have a reason behind it.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. And the end game is, I think those people that you're mentioning, if they're going to take the time to do that much research, pretty sure they're coming into Discord, right? If they come into Discord, they're probably going to ask a question of what's going on. And it leads back to the initial thing I said. It's all about community, positivity, welcoming, making sure that everything's done right. Every single person that walks through the door into Discord is a potential shopper / customer / community member. We as owners, founders, mods, whatever it is, consultants, however you want to phrase it, right? These individuals have to be transparent and be welcoming and have, touch base with these people. So the end game is that person may come in with these questions and doubts that you're thinking about, but if the community is positive and answers these questions and addresses them accordingly, you now just turn somebody with questions into a buyer. So, I mean, no, I don't look at that. I don't look at it that way. Yes, there was a 10,000 count. It didn't get to 10,000. It went to this. It was a better side. It's a smaller supply. Rarities go up. Levels go up as far as, unique holders increase to a better extent with floor moving up. I mean, I think there's a lot of benefits to this. So I don't look at it failure anyway. I look at it like we get a positive community that everybody's supporting the project and supporting each other and taking care of each other. This thing's going to do what it needs to do.
Yeah. But the last thing I want to say to the community is if whatever decision we do take, if it does backfire, I wouldn't like them to put the blame on you guys. You know what I mean? Because we're taking the decision at the end of the day.
No, and look, This is exactly what I told them when they were asking me. They're like, what do you think here? And I was like, what I think is you always put everything to a community vote, no matter what, on anything that's major that impacts people's finances. Because again, that is not our call, ever. Always community. And then again, the liability is off anybody that is on this team because it's been put up to a community, right?
Yeah. I just see like if the decision gets taken and it does go the wrong way, I see there will be a lot of people that will blame you guys. You know what I mean? They'll say, "Oh, we shouldn't have done this and that. Why did you do this?" You know what I mean?
It's called screenshots and files, my friend. You pop that thing out real quick and say this was everything's community, focused. And if you give us the time to explain and spend a little time with us in the community, you're going to come find out real quick how we do things. That's it. Now, are you going to get every naysayer? Of course not. But people that are educated, that take the time to come vibe with a good community, there is nothing more toxic than good community, man. I'm telling you, there is nothing more untoxic. Like the worst thing ever. Like toxic as it gets. And then when people come into a community wanting to ask questions and everybody's negative about floor and this and that. But man, you welcome people, even if the floor is below, and you welcome people and you're positive, watch what that starts doing for your floor. Now you got people like, oh man, this is a bargain. Man, this is an awesome community. This is a bargain. I can get up this. You get enough people doing that, your floor rises. All of a sudden, the problem's fixed, right? All because of positivity. Negativity gets nowhere.
And just an idea, like I'm seeing that the most vote now is to burn the supply at 60-60. I was thinking maybe like instead of 60-60, it could be 6,100, and the last 40 could be used maybe for giveaways on Twitter, etc. You know what I mean? Which would be marketing, but it wouldn't be paid. It would be like, I guess, like not free marketing because you'd have to get them, but like it would be, you know what I mean? The last 40 could be used
in the community wallet. In the community wallet, my friend, I don't mean to cut you off. In the community wallet, we accounted for that in the holdback.
Okay, so that all accounted for giveaways, etc., etc.
Everything is meticulously pulled back for a reason. Absolutely.
Okay. That's all I had to ask. Thank you very much for your time.
Hey, Frankie.
Yeah.
I love you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks for the questions, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Good to talk to you again. I just had like two questions. One of them is just about your contract. So the implementation of your contract, it was amazing. I read through so many numerous amounts of contracts through the NFT space, and I've never come across something as well developed as yours.
Are the devs here? Hold on. Are the devs on the call? Wait. No, the devs not on the call. They're working on the token. Hold on real quick. Let me tell this guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is the stuff that, again, these guys work so hard, and I know I have the best devs in the world. I mean, they're brothers to me, the best. So, like, please go on, because I'm going to tell you, like, this is going to make their day.
Well, it was just it's so well developed. I've been through so many contracts. I've read through so many contracts. I just wanted to ask: is a smart contract is that something you'd want to implement in the new project affiliated with Kodak, or is that something you're trying to deviate to other people who are trying to make upcoming contracts and market it towards their ideals?
I think that's a question that I'm gonna be honest with you. Normally, I've got an answer for just about everything. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get you an answer to that. Hold on, look. Let's get you added. I'm adding you right now. We're gonna get you an answer. I'm gonna literally have the devs answer that for you because I shouldn't be answering that. That has nothing to do. I'm not gonna take any credit for the contract side. My devs are the best in the world. What they do. I'll get you an answer. I just sent you a friend request. So.
All right, accepted.
But I'll get you an answer because I don't have one. It always happens too. Like we went 7.5 hour AMA where I didn't need a dev, and I'm like, this has never happened. This is unbelievable. And I literally said today, I'm like, if we don't have to pull a dev on a call, this is an amazement. But no, seriously, humbling. Thank you. A lot of people are new and like made like Camp Mint or something like this. I mean, it is literally one of the best contracts there is in the space, right? The gas, I think gas got up to like 180, and the most anybody paid was like, I don't know, $80 to mint 3 or something. You know what I mean?
I paid 60.
Yeah.
I paid 60.
60. There you go.
Yeah.
So no, thank you, man. Literally, thank you so much for saying that. That means the world to me.
Yeah,
I just had one more question. It was just in regards to the minting process and everything. Obviously, there was like an unprecedented amount of FUD within all the chat forms, especially general, as seen with the encrypted HTTPS web links. Did you manage to stop that in the end? The web links.
You talking about for the mint?
Yeah, during the
mint, we had absolutely no problems. I mean, I couldn't even believe it. We had no problems to the mint, no bodies in it. I mean, everything went fluidly. I mean, the only issue we had, truthfully, And it wasn't even us; it was a mobile issue. And once everybody refreshed their page, everything was fine. So I mean, it went. To be honest with you, the only I'm I'm happy with the mint. I'm very happy with the way it went and the contract and the gas. Like that's what you hope for.
Yeah, initially it was going really smooth, and I think just due to some of the FUD within the chats, there'd been a large amount of paper hands just trying to cut their losses because they realize it's a project they can't flip so quickly and so easily. But obviously, when you're looking at something like this and you look at the utilities in the future, it's definitely something you have to hold. You can't flip it so easily. It's just you can see that through because there's definitely new people in this server who's trying to flip it, and when they see the prices dropped rapidly under 24 hours, they're just going to try and sell and undercut each other. But I just had a question. I just had a question about the you know how the burning process. I just wanted to ask how that be achieved. Obviously, it's through a community vote, as you said with the previous question. I just wanted to understand when would it take action? When would it happen?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we'll probably do it pretty freaking quickly. I think what was the final number? 60.
The devs are
so I
really
think
good.
we have like 16. I mean, 17 mints, and that number's done, right? So if it does mint before that, or by that time or in the next hour, I don't know, whatever. We're gonna burn it. I mean, we're gonna burn it. What? You guys good to do it tonight? I'm good to do it whenever.
Yeah, we could just do it when it hits 60-60. I mean,
Okay, so if it doesn't hit 60-60 by midnight, or we'll call it, I'll put it to you this way, because I don't want to put my devs out. I mean, these guys are going to get this token done for everybody ASAP. I don't know how these people live or their significant others don't kick them out of the house. But I'll put it to you this way. We will be burning it absolutely within 24 hours. That cool? Probably sooner. Probably sooner.
Yeah, most likely soon.
Just need the dev to actually be alive to do things. And by the way, can I ask a question to you?
Yeah, that's
Clearly you do some dev stuff, right?
Yeah, I have a dev team but it's to do with JS and app development.
Okay. I love you. We're gonna do things together. I love doing business with people like you. So yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's
I'm
link
looking
up
to
on
get that
things.
answer question.
Yeah. I'll get you that question from the dev. I may even link y'all, man. We'll go from there. Cool?
All right, cool. Have a good one.
Buzz, you be blessed, brother.
cool.
I think my devs are like Christmas morning right now.
What's up, T-Vac?
What's up, bro?
You got some question for us, man?
So I'm going to be a hodler in the long run. Just kind of curious as to when the 3D characters will be coming out.
So the time frame for that, I mean, the next couple weeks we're definitely going to be able to start getting like sneak peeks out and stuff. But as far as like when the actual collection, that's TBA as of now. But we'll definitely get you announcements as we get further in the development of the collection.
Yeah, 100%. We're gonna try and get them out as soon as possible, but quality is gonna be the most important. We need them to look super cool, and we're gonna make sure like that's the priority. But we're also gonna try and get them out as soon as possible. Probably get a few artists working on it.
Yeah, I've got honestly. I think the boys are looking for like kind of trying to finalize the right artist to put on the collection. I'm gonna reach into my stable and see what we've got, but you just want top tier talent for this. So we have some ideas of what we're gonna do there. Just know it's sooner than later, right? Because everything's speed to market. But as we get something finalized, negotiated out on where the terms are that we need it to be in order to fit with the operating costs that we have, or operating budget that we have. My apologies. We'll make an announcement. We'll get. I'm telling you, like when I tell you transparency, like it's like it's a window, man. It's a big window, and there's like no curtain there, and the sun is coming in, and my air conditioning bill is going through the roof because it's so hot, because it's so transparent that you can see into my house. You see what I'm saying? So as we know with the artist, you will know everything.
Sweet, awesome. Keep the great work, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man, I'm so excited for those 3D characters. I think we're gonna do something crazy. All right, let's get detail. What just happened? There we go. What's up, Soulful?
What's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, dude, hold on, let me switch my speaker real quick. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was driving. So I also have an extensive background in marketing and content creation. And one of the things I've seen, especially in a lot of communities when, there's a lot of FUD and stuff going on, is is very powerful when the community like comes together. And especially when and I guarantee there are a bunch of talented people within a community that are good at certain things, right? And providing those services or that help to help build up this project. And so one of the things that I, have done in other projects and I want to do for this project is I can create a bunch of different hype videos or advertising marketing content to, provide to the community to share out. And I posted an example earlier of a video in the general chat for another project that I did just a hype video, and it went pretty crazy on Twitter. And so I just wanted to see if that's something that y'all be interested in me helping out with or providing to the community to share on their socials or for you guys to utilize in your tweets or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, we can add you and we could talk further about it and get on a call.
Did you just post that in Holder chat?
Yeah, I did. I posted it was for Cosmic Cats. It was a video.
No, I'm saying, did you just post that in Holder chat? Somebody said the exact same thing in Holder chat, and I tagged all the mods to touch base with them because they said I would like to. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
I was gonna say, like, if people are just volunteering like hype videos and all this, and that's multiple people within 17 seconds. No, look, appreciate it, love it. I'll tell you a channel you'll kind of see open up, which I like to do with communities is, like member help or members help, community or however you want to word it, right? We'll have the right thing out there. But if people are willing to come in and they have some graphical design background, video background, whatever it is, I mean, look, I agree with you. Your community is your biggest asset. That's why I'm telling everybody, like, if you're new to the NFT space, I'm flat out telling you, like, the only thing that moves floors, you have all this hype, etc., but it's positivity. Like, people come into your chat and vibe on that. And, like, if they like being there and they enjoy the community and everybody's cool and taking care of each other, I'm freaking telling you, you have no idea how powerful it is. It's crazy. So, no, I would love your help. Be fantastic.
Yeah. The communities, I mean, just to kind of touch on this again, I mean, like, floor price, all that stuff, man, you got to put that aside. And like the thing that's important is like empowering each other as a community. And so, I mean, if anybody has gifts or talents and they can, utilize that, I mean, we're all in this together to make it, right? So, come forward, help, volunteer, whatever. I mean, you invested in this just as much as I did, you know what I'm saying? Other holders. And so if we can work together to build this up and empower people and people coming in the community, they're seeing, community members providing content and working together to build this up, it's just going to, people are going to stick around and see that. They're going to love that community. So, let's talk about floor price and all that stuff, and more time building out stuff and working towards the end goal of this project would be killer,
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I added you back I added you as a friend. Just DM me and we can probably work something out for sure.
Yeah, and the marketing thing, I saw a lot of people bring up marketing. So I own a company that does 30 to 50 million ads a week for Walmart, Target, and a bunch of different other retailers and brands. And marketing, especially in the NFT space, it can be powerful, but like the team said earlier, just even from my experience, it's not something we want to do right now. Just kind of back what you guys were saying earlier. You're going to bring in a bunch of quick flippers and people that are going to want to just buy in and get out quick. And this community, with the organic community that we have, building that up and empowering this community, and then after reveal or whatnot, marketing, that's when we can focus on that. Just in my opinion. But talking about floor marketing right now, that's just wasted time in the community, chat right now, So, but
You're right, man. I love it. You've been around the block, you can tell.
Yeah, here to help.
Your mic.
What up, guys?
Yeah, but what's up, D-Dell?
Yeah, sorry guys, I had a little bit of microphone complications earlier. A few points. First of all, I just wanted to say I think this AMA doing this is key. I think it's very important for people to put voices to the the founders of this project and kind of put it all together, especially for people that are newer in the space. And just kind of, I don't know, maybe some videos too might be cool. Podcast, stuff like that is helpful. I don't know if you guys have done that already.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to continue to do like things like this, AMAs, where podcasts similar, like where we want to talk to the community as much as possible. I think that's the most beneficial thing. I think you just keep interacting with the community.
The other thing was, I know you guys are talking about how it's kind of like a democratic situation, and we're all trying to put the power into the community. What are your guys' thoughts about the any perks to owning more than just three? I know the 3D model of your NFTs, going to be a huge thing, but I think there could be something there as well. What do you guys think?
Yeah, there's certain things that you apply to, right? I mean, look, one of the big things that I'll tell you that communities do, and just being in Kongs and watching how well run that organization is you get whitelist spots for your community members, right? Daily, or try to get them daily. So building out strong collabs with other projects out there to get, whitelist spots for our upcoming community members. Doing those and having it tiered to where, maybe it's a certain level, of activity or engagement or whatever it is that you're at with your XP within the server, or maybe it's, a whale side, you hold so many, and that is the only thing that allows you to participate in these, whitelist giveaways, right? So you start bringing some alpha to the community and giving them ways to, in essence, potentially go and mint other projects. And, some people would say, well, you're telling people to go spend money somewhere else. No, I'm giving people away, or we'd be giving people away to potentially mint projects that they wouldn't get the opportunity to, because you know what happens? They go and grind those discords, and then they leave your discord to try and get that whitelist spot. So if we can bring the whitelist spots to the community, no reason to leave, right? Those are just one of the things that we plan on doing to bring, some utility to people that hold a lot. But no, I can assure you, I'm very much a big believer in taking care of the people that like ape in. So yeah, the boys and I will sit down and we'll, consult on that, and we'll see what we do. But the answer is yes.
Yeah, I just think, like, especially when you're seeing how the low the floor is, but like for the longevity of it, like to be able to own more than three, or having some kind of incentivization that if you own more than three, you get, this or that. It might
Absolutely.
help take that away.
No, couldn't agree more. And again, you gotta remember, one of the things is we're gonna release things. It's a sprint, right? It's a sprint right now. It's a marathon, the end game. But I think a lot of things are gonna start coming out more fluidly, fast. Different things as we get through this men's side, right? Because we're in a weird spot, right? We're just finishing out. We've got a game plan now.
Yeah.
We're gonna knock it out. So just trust the fact that when I consult, I always believe community first, and always taking care of those people that are aping in, right? So I can assure you, if you aped in, there will be something there for you besides just the 3D. It's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, speaking on a little thing, the whale rolls up now. So if you want to go connect to Collabland, you guys can get your roll for that.
Yeah, so that'd be 6. But again, something actual, realistic for
yeah,
whale holders. So we got y'all. But that is in play now. So if you want to go ahead and you hold 6 or more, go ahead and verify your wallet through Collabland, and you'll have your wallet or your name change.
Cool.
Right.
The other thing was, is this the Genesis project for Yak, or is this you guys are collabing? I know you guys said there's a partnership, but like, will this be like, if you're a member of Yak, this is the original? You know what I mean?
Oh, would Cosmos Kids be the No, it's not gonna be the Genesis, but it's gonna have benefits and tie in with the ecosystem and stuff through like token integration and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Where
mean,
this
basically it is. I mean, when you think about it, I guess we haven't clarified that with him that it's called the Genesis, but I mean, we are like the foundation for a lot of the things he's doing, and we're gonna build off of it with his collection.
Yeah, so basically holders here are going to benefit within that. We'll find the right ways to do it. Again, probably put things up to votes, right? Let community decide, as it should be. Find the way how the token integration will work in that environment. But the good part about it is, since we're going to have the token ready to go so quickly, just to show proof of work happening, tangibility. When the utility does arrive and it's there for you in the different forms of utility, you're not sitting there waiting on your token generation. It's already there. You go claim it and start, leveraging that utility day one versus waiting. So
Okay. Last thing, 'cause I want to give other people opportunity, but that 3D artist, I know you had mentioned with the last guy that spoke, you were saying that we're still trying to finalize.
Yep. I mean, I'm going to tell you.
Put out, is that your guys? Sorry, I was just asking. Is that promo that you guys put out? Is that what it's going to look like, or it's going to be something like different than that?
The promo that we put out.
Oh,
we should,
You guys put out some like 3D promo.
Yeah, they should look something. Those are gonna be the characters. They might change the way the NFT looks. Like we're looking to like put them on ATVs for the actual like NFT file to try and make them look cooler. But that's like that's what they're gonna look like, something like that. Not the exact celebrities. Those are just for the video, but those traits will be involved.
Yeah, I mean, just following trends in the NFT space, especially for like Twitter to grow or Twitter. Like a huge trend right now is those walking videos where the 3D characters like walking, like imaginary ones, all those like things like that.
Right.
But instead we just add our own thing to it, like they're riding on an ATV and it's just a looped video, like things like that. It's just we just have to continue to follow what's going on in the NFT space and just build off of that. And I think it will do very well.
Yep.
Yeah, those are super dope. I mean, I love those. Especially that ATV one. It's pretty badass. But yeah, just back to my point. And I'll finish here. Is like you guys just continuing like staying involved with the community and like doing AMAs. I think is key. I appreciate that, and I think others do.
And it's not going to change. It's just going to get more and more.
Yeah,
That's the only way to run it, right? Transparency. I do got to say something. No, and by the way, did you have any other questions that you wanted to ask? My apologies. I did not mean to cut you off.
No. That was my last point. Thank you guys. I'll silently leave or mute.
Nah, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. We appreciate you. Look, we got to address some questions from the crowd though, because I keep seeing it. They're asking questions about rarities. So do y'all want to talk a little bit about how y'all maybe structured that? I wasn't around for the rarity side, so you want to speak to that?
Yeah. The rarity is like generated randomly. I mean, we did choose some of the specific rarities, like especially like in the background and things like that. But we did want it to be, completely natural in how it was made because we do like a lot of the art. The exact structure. I mean, like there's going to be 1 of 1s. There's going to be 6 1 of 1s, and then there's going to. I'm not sure on the exact. I have to check. I have to check with the files real quick and give you guys back an exact number. But as of now, just being transparent, I don't have the exact numbers in my head, but we could definitely get that to you guys.
But there's traits that are obviously more rare than others, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely. So there is a trait breakdown. It's not just a bunch of all of them that are the same. There will be rarities in place. Cool. Other question that got asked, which I'm just going to ask. Actually, 2 things. One thing, can we please remove the slow on the chat? Like, I think it's at a minute. Can we bring it down to like...
Holder chat or general?
No, like general chat. Can we bring general chat to like 30 seconds versus a minute? And can we... I don't know what happened to VIP chat. I don't see it. It seems to have disappeared unless I'm losing my mind.
Oh, I think I turned that off just for holders to just keep holders chat and just keep that. Or you think we should...
Oh.
That's what like VIP
If that's what that was, then yeah, keep holders. I just heard somebody say it. Or see
I'm going to make a whale chat as well for the whales.
Okay, well, that's fine. We can deal with the whale chat afterwards. I just want to get transparent because I saw the VIP thing. Okay, yeah, if we could do general chat though to 30 seconds, that'd be fantastic. Sorry, didn't mean to deter AMA, but like a splinter for me. All right, did I just disappear? Awesome. Who are we bringing up next?
Just invite some people. Oh wait, give me 1 second. All right, yeah, it's 30 seconds now.
All right.
Or well, Colin's still up here. Colin, you still have a question? All right, I'll remove him. Actually, I can't.
All right, cool.
Jake, you can remove Colin when you get a chance.
Yeah, I'll get it right now. All right, we're getting back. Let's invite some more.
Jesus. Don, you had a question?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Hey,
yeah,
we can hear you.
Oh, what's up? You know what? I'm actually really happy that I got chosen to talk to you guys. I've been in this project since like when it was like 15K people, and it was before we had the bots. It was like since the beginning, basically, and ever since then, you guys really do help out the community. Like you guys have been doing an amazing job. So keep up the good work. I do have some questions though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So number one, I do want to ask about your guys' social media. Like I know you guys want to focus on like basically showing the people that you guys want to be there for them. You hear their questions, like you guys are doing great, but how are you guys advertising that? on your social media. Like I understand you guys use that on Twitter, but your Instagram could use some work. Like I know that you guys aren't really interested in that. Sorry guys, I'm in a store. But basically, I feel like if you guys, advertise the fact that you guys are, listening to your people, doing AMA calls, doing like how you guys do the what's it called, the announcements. How you guys say, oh, at 1:30 we're gonna have an AMA. Why don't you guys post that on your Twitter, on your Instagram, so people hear in on like what you guys have to say every day, or what other people might have, questions of, or beginners like me for NFTs. I know that I would like to hear, some sort of certainty on that, and know that I'm gonna have that support when I'm like looking into this project.
Oh, my brother, I can assure you that is that's going to be taken care of. I remember I came, on 3 days. The boys have been running, and mod team's been doing their thing. Now that the mint has happened, business time comes to play. We have an amazing mod team, right? I don't know if y'all have noticed. I hope y'all have. They're fantastic. They're also crazy as all hell. If you look at their chat, it's hilarious. It cracks me up. I think I woke up at 3 a.m. just to have a laugh at it. But in game is we're going to structure that out. We're going to have a main community manager that's going to handle certain things. I mean, we're going to start structuring out roles. It's got to be ran like a business in order for it to excel like a business. So you don't even have to worry about that. And you're right. Let me tell you something. You're 100% right. Ain't nobody up here saying it's been ran right? But there's called admitting where you can get better, right? And there's definitely room for that to get better here. And it's a priority. And I appreciate you bringing it up because it ain't all rainbows and sunshine, right? But we can definitely put some roles in place to make sure that that's leveraged more frequently, transparently, making sure that as we post something, we're lurking for 20, 30 minutes after a Twitter post and making sure that we're responding back to people and engaging.
No, yeah, right. It's like not even a thing of like engaging. It's just more or less just like letting the people know what you guys have to bring in the Discord as well. Because like me, like I'm new, right, into NFTs. This is my first one, which is great. But right, I would like to hear more on like the deeper side. If I see that it's already been done, like the whitelist is done, me as a newcomer, I'm gonna be like, okay, the whitelist is done. Nobody's gonna really talk in the chat. Nobody's gonna do AMAs. Nobody's gonna do any of this, but you guys are doing this, so I feel like you guys should like let people know. But
Always,
you guys
look,
are doing amazing.
we'll have a newsletter put out as well. Like everything's gonna be on point, bro. Everything. Like it's button up time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to kill it.
Yes, definitely. All right, man. That's basically all I had. But keep up the good work, guys. I appreciate you guys, coming in, letting people know what they gotta know, and just keeping it real with them.
Yeah, what's that PFP?
What is that?
What's your PFP? What's your picture?
Oh my, it's a baby casino one. I haven't changed it yet. But it's like a new project that I was trying to get into. But honestly, I'm just gonna focus on Cosmo Kids for now. I work too much, man, to focus on anything else at the moment.
No, I like it. That's what I was asking. I liked the art. I thought it was cool.
No, yeah, it's they're doing like a baby casino, basically in the metaverse. I don't want to get into it, so pull the attention from Cosmo Kids. But basically, it's just a different project. But nah, bro, you guys are doing great. Keep it up. Just keep telling them, it's not about the floor price. It's just about the project itself, guys. It's long term. It's not something you're gonna be into just flipping right away.
Exactly, 100%, brother, 100%.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, well, that's it for me, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a social media post out here soon. We got about 10 left for the mint. The mint's changed to 60 is the max. So once these last 11 exactly get minted, we're gonna make an announcement on all our social medias, in the Discord, and
definitely. Yeah, great. Keep it up, guys. As well, Instagram. You guys get a lot of people reposting your stuff on their stories. Big people, soccer players, hockey players, basketball players. That's what I'm saying. Like Instagram, I know you guys really don't do much on there, but like you guys are getting there. Keep it up, guys. Great work.
Thank you.
For sure, brother. Be blessed. All right, who do we got? Is it Dom or who is it?
I'll go first. I wanted to ask about the rarities for each NFT.
Mm-hmm.
So how many of each will there be? And I also have another thing to say, I guess. You should set up an AMA questions channel. So then, like, some people would rather just type in a message instead of waiting the entire time to come up and speak. So maybe think about that.
You know what? No. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. It's a fantastic idea.
Let me clone this.
That is a fantastic idea.
Just AMA chat. We put that right.
Yep, absolutely. Make a text. Let everybody put any messages there. Again, we're gonna have to fluctuate, and we can definitely do that. But absolutely. If you can't get up and ask, or don't feel comfortable getting up and ask, or whatever it is, ask there.
Let's do it.
Master with the A+ recommendation. Appreciate you, fam. Good
Yeah,
looking.
appreciate you.
And the rarity side, I think the question was on the rarities. Are you referring to like how many attributes there are, like how many subcategories there would be? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, so like you know how tiers would go like legendary, epic, or like stuff like that, how there will be like 1 out of 1s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many of each of those will there be?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Jake, there's 6 there's either 6 or 7
Yeah,
one
so there's 6 1-of-1s. It's a chart in terms of the accessories. I mean, we have some background. It was generated into rarity. I don't know the exact numbers, but it is like a ranking. So there are more rare ones. It's not just randomly all mixed together. So there are going to be rare ones, and it's going to move up just like a casual one collection.
So basically, your answer is 6 1-of-1s, and then the rest are going to despair in
Yes.
rarity. There is no like actual like tiered. It's not like 1-of-1 and then super rare or whatever it is, and da da da. I know some projects have done that. It's very cool.
Oh no, yeah, it is. There's going to be like some rare ones as far as like some super rare ones that aren't 1-of-1s, and then build up from there.
So would you
all right.
would you consider that a tier though? Like, is that a tier? Like, is there a certain amount? Are there like 20 of them, 30 of them, or is it just like there's like a few that have like, for an example, like is there just a few like that may have a certain one trait that limits them to like
it's just a
0.14%? Okay,
few,
okay,
it's not
gotcha.
a few.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Thank you,
Right.
my friend. Appreciate the transparency.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Toretto looks like he's gonna
Alright.
come through the screen, man. I want to mess with that guy. Tom, how are you, bub?
Huh.
What?
Tom, we can't hear you.
All right, let's bring up somebody else until that works.
Yeah, well, just to answer this question in AMA chat, I got another question about the Elon NFT getting burnt. So yeah, we're gonna figure out a way for sure to get this to the community fairly, raffle off to all the holders. So if it does end up getting burnt, or it's one of the NFTs in the first 125 that we save for giveaways and etc. that we told you guys about, we'll definitely find a way to raffle that off to the community in the best way possible. Just cover that real quick.
Somebody said 6 left.
660 is it's only 6 left.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting
Alright.
You guys hear me on there? Or?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up?
Hey guys, yeah, I've been pretty vocal in the chats, so I just had a couple questions. I understand like not wanting to use the marketing money right now, based on where the project's at. I definitely can agree with that in a lot of ways. One thing I'm worried about with the burning this early, and I know you guys have kind of made your decision, which I understand, to do it at 60/60, but I mean, having been in probably 5 projects where they burned, generally you see a big spike in the floor price soon after it, and then that kind of tails off. So I guess my question is, we don't want to spend on marketing and bring in people that are just going to flip the project, but doesn't burning this early have the same effect on the project? Because the floor price is obviously going to spike. I mean, we all know that based on the burn. So are you guys not worried about having this floor price spike to say 0.12, based on the burn, because they're only going to be able to be purchased there, and then bringing out all those people that just want to flip anyway? Like, I'm a long-term holder for the project, and so for me, I'm like, doesn't burning within 24, 25 hours of mint have the same effect as putting marketing money out and bringing in people that are going to flip anyway?
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree with you. I love. I got this one. This is a
Yeah,
fantastic question. Such a well said question. So 100% agree with you, right? And I'm going to tell you this. It may end up putting it to 0.12 or 14 or 10 or wherever it goes, right? But like, my simple answer is, truthfully, no, I'm not worried about it. Why? Because I'm not worried about what the floor price is tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now. I'm worried about what the floor price is a quarter from now, where we're at 6 months from now, for the holders that we've had to build things for and build an ecosystem for. That's the goal, because this is, again, a longevity project, a project that's actually trying to build something within multiple ecosystems, including its own ecosystem. So No, I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's literally nose down, complete roadmap, have community, make sure any major decisions are voted on, and continue to follow that strategy all the way to success. Keep community positive, and if we do everything like that, we're going to be fine. So no, not worried about it. If it pumps it up and it shoots up to 0.20, shoots up to 0.4, I don't care. I'm really it's immaterial to me. Like I
Yeah.
want a floor to stabilize after a certain period of time at a certain level, and that's when I'll feel like, okay, job well done.
And keep in mind also we have the token coming out within a week, and also lowering the supply of the collection is going to produce less tokens per day. So that, I mean, that's going to make the token more valuable than it was going to be.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. And I mean, obviously, floor price, I'm not really worried about it, now or anytime soon. It's more, when I'm in the chats looking, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm going to sell if I can get my money out. And that burn happening so fast, I just feel like there's an opportunity for the floor to really tank, like more
I
than
want
it
him
did
to get out.
yesterday.
I want him to
could be
get out.
completely wrong.
No, I want him to get out. I
Obviously.
want him to get out. I want him to get out. I want everybody to get out that wants to get their money out. Like seriously,
Yeah.
go, 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 go. Seriously, like it is like the number one thing. Go, like
Yeah.
sell your money. Wait to get break even. Wait to get positive. I don't like nobody. There's nobody holding anybody to anything. Like the only people that we are going to care about are the people that believe in what the boys are trying to do and the vision for the project. That's it. So like I don't care. Flip. Bye. See you. Go on to your next project. Get your 2x, 3x. If that's the living you want to make, that's fine. Like.
Yeah.
Find a community that you want to grow in and you love being in, and you also enjoy all the art and benefits, and that's the point of an NFT. Like, I mean, if you're in it for the money, you're always going to flip. Nothing we do, whether I pump marketing now or we pump marketing in whatever, you're always going to have people to flip. It's fine. I don't care about them. The boys don't care about them.
Super fair. I definitely agree with that. My other question is sort of semi-related, based on the Yak Pass as well. I've been in and out of both chats today, into the Yak, which looks like it's gaining some traction. Obviously, we want to focus on Cosmos for the next bit, which I know somebody talked about. But one question I've seen a bunch of times, like, are you guys willing to disclose how many Cosmos you'd have to hold in order to get the Yak Pass? Is that something you guys would put that information out now? A lot of people asking if do you have to have 3? Do you get it if you have 1? I mean, I'd just be happy to spread around to the community the answer to that. If you guys are willing to disclose it, if you're not, I get it.
No, I'll tell you this. It's not even a willing to disclose, right, guys? Because, I mean, honestly, we don't know. If you want to know the God honest truth, we have an idea. We have an idea, right? But I think that that's something that we need to sit down and really finalize. And don't get me wrong, it's important, right? But there are more important things that we need to get through right now as far as let's get everything set. Let's finalize out the mint. Let's get things burned. Let's get things rolling. And then absolutely, like I said, we will push out things. And somebody just made a great idea or request to make an ideas channel, which mods, if you're hearing this, if you could, please grab that and or just write it down. We'll create the ideas channel. And we'll be fielding things like that as well for people that have thoughts on how we proceed or things that we should do or things that we can add. So,
Well, guys, I've been in the project a long time. I've been in since late December, and I mean, I've loved watching it grow and everything else. And you guys survived the hack really well when the Discord got taken for a little bit there. I know lost some people, but came back really strong. So kudos to you guys on that. I appreciate it.
oh my gosh, man, it's done. It's done. 660. It's done. And hey, my friend, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I did not mean to cut you off. I just saw a bunch of people.
No worries.
saying
That's
that.
exciting.
My apologies. I do not cut people off. I think it's so rude. So my apologies, and I appreciate you and the questions that you asked. But you're the guy up here when we it's sold out. So 660. That's going to be the count. It's donezo. That's it. No more mint. Only time to get it's on OpenSea. I love it. Let's get an announcement out there. And thank you, my friend. I appreciate you.
Thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
For sure, appreciate you.
Typing up an announcement right now.
I actually love we have a smaller. I love that the collection's smaller than 10K. To be honest,
So do I, dude. I think
it gives so much more like room for just floor growth and just different things to do.
Value add, yeah, there's so much more value we can add with only 6,000 versus 10,000. Especially on the Kodak whitelist they're asking for. Like that's so much more. They're gonna get so much more than they would have if it was a 10,000 piece collection.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all write up the announcement or that side of it. Let's start bringing people up. Oh, okay. Who else? All right. I'm bringing Funk up. Hey, Funk.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Um, I think uh, the ideas channel was a great idea, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think the question I had to give you guys, I mean, it's more of a thought. I wanted to ask you guys about like organic growth, you know.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm a marketer man as well, work for a couple of retail companies, and just a couple months back started, roaming around this space, and it's a no-brainer, The big NFT projects are the ones with the highest engagement rate, and that's like reports and metrics and like huge companies and audits and whatever the fuck. And they always have like huge engagement rates, bigger than influencers, bigger than YouTubers, bigger than everything. It's insane. It's like 5%, 8% engagement rate. And something I really like the project, want to give it to you guys beforehand. Really like the roadmap, but I feel like this isn't the only project I'm invested in. I'm a really like methodic guy and keep tabs on everything and try to engage with the community. But I miss a bit of like the organic engagement and growth, like VC, isn't something that's really doesn't really have an uptime here. And like some sort of whether like community managers and like games and fan art, and it's not really something that you look forward only to mint or to whitelist. It isn't just like fan art for whitelist. And when I took a like I tried to extract a couple of numbers from you guys' like Twitter and Instagram, and it's like the engagement rate, it's not that really high when we talk about like organic posts, and just
Mhm.
wanted to talk to you guys and give that perspective, and maybe that would help with all like the uncertainty. And some people like they usually get like some superficial numbers and superficial feelings, and it really bottom boils down to that. And I just wanted to see what you guys feel about it, and if you have like a long term, like medium to short term regarding like organic engagement.
Yeah, so organic engagement, I think a lot of that falls back on, ultimately, collabing with other projects and working with other, I guess you would say entities in the space. I mean, a lot of things that you're coming to find are real world organizations that are wanting to tap into the NFT space, right? Call it 3D print companies, call it food service companies, call it whatever you want. I think establishing partnerships and ways of those individuals, getting to have our holders be able to utilize their products in real time not only brings benefits to the holders, right? Because you're getting to leverage brands, real brands in real time at discounted rates, but getting those partners potentially to also, mention us in one of their social segments or to some of their members, and I think that's also another way to naturally bring people in. So, I mean, look, it's boots to the ground, right? I mean, there's now operating capital in the budget. It's called putting a team together. It's called building something exclusive, almost within like an alpha chat within the community, right? And then you're bringing in collabs on a regular basis. That's generating new members' eyes in here. We're getting whitelist spots for members. I think that's a whole tied organic of how it plays together, my friend.
Yeah, I 100% agree, man. I just feel like what is your thought like within the community? Because I feel like there's a lot of it's really divided, the holders chat, and there's some people we get the feeling of uncertainty, and there's some people that are really really engaged. And maybe why not get someone like a community manager to spot those people, get them to like create some engaging moments within the community. I'm not really talking about like Twitter or social media and whatever the ones you feel like. I'm talking like here in the community, in the Discord. Like I've been to servers that are like poker night and fan art and like show yourself, show your family, show your skills and talent shows and karaoke night and like whatever the fuck. You know, you're like you said you're a marketing man, and these things engage and build community and build trust and make people feel comfortable and safe within the community. I just want to get
Yep.
your guys' thought in
Yeah.
that, because
No, I
something I
agree.
noticed here is like the VC is really doesn't really get an uptime, and I felt like that was kind of weird. You know, it's just a feeling.
Yeah, so you're talking about having like weekly game night stuff like that within the community just to build, a camaraderie,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
exactly.
100%,
It's just
man, but
like
100%. But those generally, I mean, yeah, some of those projects that do that pre-mint, right? But again, you have a team that's going to expand now and grow, and you're going to have the operating capital to put people in place to be able to do that regularly. So no, I agree, right?
yeah,
These
for
are the
sure.
ideas that are needed. But no,
Yeah,
that's definitely something that I full 100% support what you're saying. I definitely think community engagement events, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, and on repetition, right? So you kind of get it on a schedule, so you start getting more and more people in because they get used to it. Couldn't agree more.
yeah. I'm not really talking just pre-mint. I think that it's still an opportunity for us to build this here. And I've seen a lot
Yeah,
of talented people in the chat and really engaged. And I feel like those people can really contribute to this. You know. So it's
couldn't
just an
agree.
idea. I wanted to feel your guys' thought about it. That was
Yep.
it.
And we will definitely do it, my friend. If there's ideas that you have as far as the type of games or things, we're open ears, brother. Just put it in the ideas chat or the members help chat or whatever. It's we'll even get a we probably guys we need to get like a Google sheet set up for stuff like that. We'll get a Google sheet set up ASAP, probably before the end of the night for collab requests, also community help, the whole 9 yards. But no, agreed. And if there's ideas, love to implement it.
Dope. That
100%.
was it, guys.
We
Don't
appreciate
want
your
to take
words.
too much time.
No, you're good, man. Our time's your time. You are 100% good, brother. There is no limit to you being up here.
Nah, man, this is it. I'm gonna leave someone else to speak. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Peace.
it.
Let's get a.
Oh my God. We have over a 50% holder rate. That is amazing.
Love it.
We literally have like a 50.8% holder rate. That is awesome. Okay, so final numbers 6,060 Cosmos, 3,044 unique holders. Let's freaking go.
Let's go. Let's go. Time to get some social media posts out. Let's get this Mintus officially close and make some art.
All right. Probably call a few more up, Jake.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at this.
Zach, let me give your role so you could do that too.
Yeah, can you do that?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm pretty good. I don't have like a long time to talk, too much to say because I'm at work right now. But I was just checking to make sure that I'm sure you guys already have a plan for it, but the NFTs for the ones who got scammed, is that still on the same time track, even though we're stopping and burning? Or
Yep. Everything was accounted for prior to anything. That was all taken care of beforehand. So there were 125 minutes in the community wallet, and those are set, or there's a certain portion of that set for the individuals that were impacted by the hack to make sure they're made whole.
Gotcha. I was just that's all I really had to say. But thanks for letting me come up and just double checking.
Hey man, appreciate you doing it while you're at work. You enjoy. You be blessed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay listening. So
there you go.
Yeah, see you
Appreciate
later.
All right, cool.
All right.
By the way, let's get a Twitter post connected because I'm going to tell you, like everybody's telling us to post on Twitter. Well, I want to test the theory and see how well the community turns around and blows it up. So let's get a Twitter post out and then see what they do with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And an IG post at some point. We'll get that tonight because I am already hearing IG and seeing it in the chat. So start blowing that up.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some art set up for it real quick. Some post art.
Okay. Awesome. Hey, Don B.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Can you hear me?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought your name was like a catch me name where I say it out loud and I say something really bad. I like almost caught myself for a second, but okay.
Yeah, it's just Don B. Yeah.
Can we answer
Yeah,
for you?
I just wanted to say congratulations. Like, how are you guys so smart? How are you guys so genius? Like, step by step, move by move, it's been perfect. I've been a part of so many different projects. I've seen so many projects, fail, whole, whatever you want to call it, and it's so funny because like people are like trying to sell and flip when it's like when you're in a part of a project, you can make your money if you know what you're doing. That's not the issue. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, or want to be a part of this project and it's supposed to be holding and they're worrying about the floor. You feel me? And and my thing and my question is, what else is there to do? Like, what else is there to do? It's a wrap. It's blown up, dude. Like, congrats. Like,
That's it. Look, man. I'll give you a perfect example. And anybody that's been, I'm sure you've been watching NFT Worlds, right? I mean, I bought NFT Worlds the day it came out. Literally the night it minted for free. I bought it for 0.3 on the secondary. And NFT Worlds dropped down to I think 0.12 or 13. It carried that floor around 0.20 to 14 or 16 for like 3 months. I never even considered like I would watch the announcements, I would watch everything. Like the team was spot on. I'd never seen. I'll tell you right now, if you're not in NFT Worlds or you hadn't followed that team, I'm not trying to plug another project, but they're fantastic as far as their communication with their community. I never thought about selling it, and everybody flooded the floor and blah 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 this and this that. But you know what? I held and I bought for 0.3 4 months ago, and I think the current floor is what 13.6, right?
yeah.
I'm not comparing us to NFT Worlds. I'm just making a simple fact, right? You generally, if you get into a project because you believe in it, you like what you're doing, and you hold, roadmap gets delivered, collaborations are confirmed, and things happen, tend to get rewarded a little more than the people that try and make that 0.02 and don't realize that OpenSea coming in with their fee and you just lost money.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless because as an investor, as a business owner, like who do you know sells 6K items in 24 hours like this? Period. Who period, and who gets shout outs like you guys just did? Who or was so hands on? It's you can't lose. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. That's all I gotta say. I mean. It's
Thank
nothing
you.
to say.
I appreciate you coming up and saying that, brother. It means a lot. Again, there's a lot of new people in the space, so it's always nice when somebody that's been around, comes up and sees what's really happening. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I think people expect things out of the gate like a 20x. Like, dude, I don't know what investments y'all buying, but like my FA and I sit down all the time, and I ain't buying nothing that's 10x in every day. You know what I'm saying? Buy
Yeah,
things that I
I've not
believe in
seen
and
it.
I know are gonna get me to where I need to be. So I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Always.
For sure. Appreciate you.
All right.
Let me call someone.
You got purpose on those, Zach?
Yeah, I'm good. Ibrahim, you're muted.
Hey, I just had like a quick question about like the coin.
Of course.
Yeah.
So when the coin is created, how is the value of the coin determined?
So the fantastic thing is all of us are from the U.S. in a place where everything is highly regulated, such as assets and regulations. So the end game is our side will always be one Cosmos token will always equal one Cosmos token, right? We will never put together a liquidity pool ourselves. I just want to be upfront about that. That is illegal, and if we get caught, could have very serious ramifications where we live. Now, let's figuratively say that somebody else were to set up a liquidity pool. Maybe the holders, maybe somebody, I don't know, right? We can't control that. We can't control what's in our side. But if a liquidity pool somehow gets made on the secondary and funds get put in the said liquidity pool, and that is on Sushi or wherever it is, as far as the swap, well, then I don't know what to tell you. It'll always equal one token. But if somebody does something on the secondary, that's where we can't control what happens. So if there's a value put to it, no idea from our side.
Yeah, 100%. He's gone, but I don't know what happened. I'll call someone else. Jay, you working on that Twitter post? You want me to make one?
No, I got it. We'll talk about the token a little
Hey,
bit.
mods. While we're thinking about it, can we just write down in mod chat to create a marketplace? I don't want people talking about selling on floor, buying on floor. Like, take that to a spot off the general floor.
Samuel, what's up? We have a mod up here right now.
Hey, Samuel.
I'm just writing that down. Marketing channel. Yeah, questions from people who have asked them, and I don't think anyone else has asked them or gone into enough clarity on it. So I wrote them down, and now I have to find them. So you went into rarities a bit. Now, I think you've covered every aspect bar number of traits, which somebody asked. Do you know the number of traits you have or not?
Jake might.
Not the exact number, no. The number of traits. I mean, we'll be able to get you a chart after this AMA. We need to talk to.
Yeah, let's do a chart afterwards. It's cool.
Cool.
A question that come up a couple of times: will people be able to get the 3D characters if they don't hold 3 currently?
They don't hold 3 currently. Yeah, especially with the holder. I mean, the supply going down, we're definitely gonna be able to do something like that. I think we could do something with the token and tie that into getting the 3D characters in some way, shape, or form. What do you guys think about that?
I think that we've already stated that it'd be 3. So in short, it's 3
no
is at the
matter what,
moment, and we will look at potentially having some kind of burn mechanic for the token for those individuals that may only have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to say it.
100%.
Because some people have bought 3, and I do not want to,
No matter what, they're getting a 3D character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah, what he was asking was on top of that, like, is there going to be a sale for people who don't own 3, which we're still considering for sure.
Yes, it's not going to just be the 3D. The people who 3, there will be another way to get them, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. The ones with the 3 will have the easiest way of getting them, obviously, and the cheapest way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Next person has basically said, in terms of alpha groups that were mentioned, how roughly would they work, or is it just something that's a floating idea at the moment?
Yeah, so basically, generally, the way you structure this out, right, is you have your whale group per se of individuals that are big holders in the side. Then you sit down and you either have a collab between them and your main moderators, and from there you sit down and have a team put together in-house. And whether you have to turn around and bring, hire a few people in for that, those individuals would be responsible for going out and generating X number of collabs, on a weekly basis or whatever you would call it. Those collabs would in turn generate whitelist spots that could be given out to certain members in the community based on either how many you hold, XP, etc. You basically create an infrastructure within the Discord that basically manages all of these collabs within one central housing, and you give access to that to mods. You give access to that to potential members in the community based on where they're at. That's how that would work if I had to give you a skeleton outline.
Yep. Next question that somebody's asked is, other than clout, do you have any implementations for the whale rank?
Oh, as far as like rewards and stuff?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
somebody asked it, my
I've
brain went to sneak peeks to information first, things like that. There could be a wealth of stuff. It's just knowing that stuff is planned, I think, more than just the clout of a different color name.
Of course. So, I mean, generally the way you would structure this, right, is you have your whales that have 6 or more, right? You create your chat, and then after, we get through the launch and everything, we sit down, we put a vote out there to the whale chat on different utilities and things they like, and then at that point you get feedback and you go from there, right? But 100%, you have to reward the individuals that aped in. So,
Yep. Next question, which is staking for the 2D characters?
yeah, so staking literally starts like it's already happening. Like, meaning once the token and everything goes live, it'll be transitioned all the way back to when mint started. So that's where you're at. In short, you'll generate tokens and it'll be accumulated back all the way to mint date. So when the UI goes live, you'll be able to connect to it, and then boom, you'll see how many tokens you have.
That's all the questions they asked. And my last thing, Jake, public still live on our server. Can we just change that?
Yeah, let's change that.
Yep, change it right now.
Cool. That's all the questions I wrote down.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend.
You can have the devs look at this real quick. I'm going to put in the Twitter announcement about our token. I feel like maybe talk about soft staking a little bit. Have the devs look at it, though. Just make sure I said it right.
Yeah, let me take a look at this.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead and keep fielding.
All right, yeah. Let's get some more people in here.
A few.
All right, cool.
Hey, what's up?
On someone else for a minute so I get somewhere quieter.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You just post that with it. Actually, maybe I can do something better.
Here, I updated a little bit.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I just have one quick question.
Sure, go ahead.
Can you handpick the NFTs which you burn?
Can you hand? No, we're burning the rest
Yeah.
of the supply. We're not hand picking them.
Oh,
Yeah, well, nobody
oh,
knows what's
okay.
on anything. Yeah, nobody knows what's on anything. So, like, again, this is a little thing that like nobody wants to throw out, but if it happened, like they would be like burning the place down on fire. Like, if you look at the sales, there's nothing above the floor. There's nothing where anybody's going and spending a stupid amount of money buying rares. So, I mean, again, just to put, just to like kind of re-incentivize the professionalism of the contract and what's trying to be brought forward, like that happens all the time. Most projects have it happen all the time because they do it the lazy way. We didn't. So, like nobody knows what's on what. Everything is completely random and will be uploaded last second. So, to answer your question, there's no way to kind of handpick, my friend, because that's the beauty of it. It's complete fairness to every single person who minted. Nobody knows.
Okay, thanks.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Oh, have a good evening. Bye.
You too.
Thank you. I will call someone else while he's waiting.
Dang, I can't put the message from Cosmos Kids team at the end of this room. It's too many letters. It sucks.
Just yeah. All right. Who else do we have?
Well, I've called a few up. No one's accepting it yet. We're waiting
Exclusive.
waiting on XX.
Is it exclusive or is it XX? How you doing, brother?
Good. How about you guys?
Alive and breathing. I don't think I've ever done. I'll tell you, I've done a lot of AMAs in my life, but I don't think I have ever done 12 hours worth of AMAs in less than 36 hours.
Yeah, I
So-
popped in last night. There was a lot to talk about.
Yeah, all good though. It's all good. Again, transparency for the community. So, what can we answer for you?
I just have a question regarding the metaverse. I don't know if it's been answered yet, but what are the plans regarding that? Like, is it going to be in Sandbox, our own platform? Just like briefly touch up on that.
Of course. So, as far as the metaverse side, again, it's an aspect that we could pivot to. We could pivot to P2E, right? Turn around and build like a bridge over to Polygon, and create some kind of aspect there in a P2E game, and have Polygon be low gas approvals, low cost effective in game, and ultimately move that, right? That's a pivot idea. We could do the same thing with the multiverse, but in the same token, I think the way that we're looking to do is give it a little time to kind of see the updates with Sandbox and take a look at Decentraland and a few of the other platforms on what we feel is going to be best for the environment we want to create. But once you pick one, it's kind of hard to not like to go back. I mean, I know you could say just sell it and go on, but we want to pick the right one. We may have some community focused sessions around that, maybe even some whale involvement on that, and see what we do. And again, it's not 100% that that's the route we go. But that's that. Just to give you an answer, we haven't ironed out a spot yet. We're just kind of isolating what's going to be the best route for us to go. And again, community focused, right? Community focused. We'll put it up to a vote.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you for that.
Twitter post is live, guys. Just so you
Appreciate you, my friend. If it's live, y'all please go hit that Twitter post if y'all don't mind. I know everybody's telling us to hit socials, and couldn't agree more. It has to be done better, and it will be done better. But if y'all could help after one goes live and just blow it up, that would be fantastic, y'all.
Yeah, I put it in social posts.
Yeah, for sure. It's also in social post if you want to go get to it quick.
And we'll have an Instagram tonight. Instagram post.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, is it exclusive or is it actually? I just want to make sure because I think they were saying. I just want to make sure. Okay, I'll think. Yeah, see, I got that one right. All right, my brother. You be blessed and have a great Sunday. Okay.
You too.
Absolutely. All right. Who do we have next?
I think we got others.
We got a few up here. Who wants to go first?
Hello. Yeah, I think that's me.
Hey, what's up?
First of all, thanks for inviting me to the stage. And second of all, I love the project. I love the art, but it's fucked up how much fun there is in this community. But then that's in every big community so far.
Yeah.
And sorry for my accent as well. I'm not that good in English. It's not my first language.
Are you kidding me? If my wife was listening to you talk right now, I'd be a single man, man. Are you kidding me with that? Go ahead.
Thanks.
Nah. Yeah, a lot of FUD, and again, as you just said and allude to, it happens with all the hype projects. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I joined the other AMA as well, and y'all were talking about the tokens. But do I also like gain the tokens if I didn't get the whitelist? So if I just bought from OpenSeas, or how does that work?
Absolutely. It's all the way back to mint, meaning the token generation is going to be on every single NFT from when it minted, right? So basically, in short, if you bought one from OpenSea, you're good to go. Holy wow, that is a loud ringer. So yeah, just think about it that right now, what your NFT is generating X number of tokens, and we'll get that circulating supply and the actual intake daily of what you're generating to you soon. But the fact that we'll have the staking UI, everything in play for you all just right out of the gate, about a week after reveal, I think that's going to build a lot of credibility for everybody to see, like, oh my snap, like we're like real game time here, like collabs with Kodak, token, this thing's moving, right? So you'll see that.
Yes, man. Thanks, man.
Of course, man. Your accent's awesome, by the way, bro.
Oh.
People say they like to hear me talk. I want to hear you talk. You be blessed, brother.
You talk way better than me. You too, man. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Hey, ATG.
Hey, what's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
I didn't really have a question. I just wanted to speak my piece real quick. Seeing all the FUD happening in the holders chat, just like Mr. Him said earlier, like, dude, if you are hurting for the $200 something that you spent on this NFT, go ahead and sell it and get out, because it's getting annoying that people are already scared. I feel like people saw what happened with I forgot which project it was, the Hate Beast, and how their floor exploded right after mint, and they're expecting the same thing. Like, not every project is gonna do that. So if the $200 is hurting your pockets right now that you didn't flip it for 2,000 right away, go ahead and get out. We don't need that kind of shit here. That's just what I want to say.
My boy, I love it. You're 100% right, my man. I mean, honestly, if you're sweating the investment, you shouldn't be spending the investment on digital art. Let's be honest, right? So no, I appreciate you saying that. It makes a lot of sense. And again, it just boils down to positivity. If you truly care about your investment, turn the frown upside down, right? Like, be positive and help it go up, because there is no magical button the owners press that just says, what are you going to do to raise the floor? We're going to deliver a roadmap. How are you going to help us as a community? By positivity. You know what I'm saying?
I see the sweep the floor. I see the sweep the floor. The sweep the floor is not gonna do shit. I've seen other projects sweep the floor and it didn't do anything.
Exactly.
So
It just
guys,
drops
just be
right back
patient.
down, bro. It just drops right back down, right? Like I want real, genuine people to buy what they want to buy because they believe in what we do and what's happening here and the growth. So I just appreciate you saying that, man. Because thank you. It's facts.
No problem. I've been with you guys since December. I don't know who I talk to on Instagram, but I repost all the time. So it's all good. Just all the FUD, all the negativity. We don't need that here, man. It just makes it worse for the community.
Exactly, brother. Thank you for saying your piece. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Absolutely. Now we hitting the 5 o'clock Central Standard mark, so I got to make a.
What was he
Oh,
got?
yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button, man. I'm gonna tell you. No, I got a hard stop at 5:30. I'm being honest. I love y'all to death, but as y'all know, and if y'all have been around like for the last 3 days, I have slept like 6 hours and not seen my wife and kids. And my wife's birthday was Friday, and I missed it because we wanted to help, kind of consult on and launch and help launch the project. So I love y'all, but in 30 minutes, I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. I suggest y'all do a little bit as well. So just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, ATG, go ahead, babe.
He was just up.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Oh
Thanks,
yeah.
I
Thanks for the.
fumes on my
Thanks for the. I'm gonna just say thanks for all the AMAs too, because not a lot of communities do as many AMAs as you guys have done in the past couple of days. So if that isn't some certainty you guys don't see, they're actually talking to you, and they've been doxxed. We know who they are, so just relax.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, brother. You be blessed.
Likewise.
Appreciate you. Cosmos OG.
What up? What up?
What's up?
So I just wanted to come up and say was super excited about the mint. This is actually the first collection that NFT wise that I got whitelisted for. So I've been with y'all since about December, and so I was super happy about the mint. I approve, or I'm with the decision for the burn and all that. Like I feel like it was a good decision overall, and it's going to help us in the long run. Um, I will say, like, I haven't been active in the Discord today just because I worked a double yesterday and then I worked this morning. But like, if there is a bunch of FUD, that is mildly disappointing to me because like a lot of people do look at NFT collections as just like a quick flip and stuff like that. But what all of the FUDders don't realize, I feel like, is that the reason the floor is so low is because all of you are FUDding. The reason that our floor is not going to go up and is going to stay where it is right now is until we get rid of all the fudders. You know what I'm saying? All the negativity and all of the hate speak on the project is what tears it down. You know, if we came together, like if you look at Hate Beast as like an example that was posed earlier, like the reason that that community's floor immediately locked in so high is because they all agreed on it and everybody held strong on it. You know, they all like genuinely believed in the contract or in the collection and in the project and we're just trying to go for a quick flip, you know. And so that's the reason why they did so well, you know. And so I feel like if we come together as a community, stop fudding and just actually like hang out for a little bit and start to believe in y'all and the project, the art and everything that y'all are bringing to the table, which is amazing, by the way, the 3D characters and the tokenomics, it's all really awesome. Then I feel like this project definitely has all of the components that it needs to thrive. We just got to let it do it, you know.
Pin that. Pin it somewhere. Like record it, pin it, put it as like a play button. Well said. Couldn't have agreed more. I'm serious. I couldn't agree more. You're 100% right. Like you are 100% right that like communities truthfully are such a big impact on how the floor rose. Now listen,
For sure.
everybody could FUD this thing up if y'all had come and like, oh my God, bots had eaten everything and the gas was $1,000. Like some projects I'm not going to mention that have launched
For sure.
very recently. Like all these other problems, like the only thing that happened negatively, the only thing, I'm going to repeat this again, the only thing that was done incorrectly, and it was a complete human error by accident, because again, we gave a mint link, right? And it was in announcements. When we made the announcements for the mint, it was correct. The one that was posted in official links had the Z instead of the S. The only reason for that is because the migration to Bluehost takes 4 hours to get live. So we're trying to get everything live, and it's telling us 4 hours. So we had to use a different domain that was still within the Cosmos Kidz ecosystem, right? That we had. That was it. And there was a little bit of confusion, right? So that was posted, but it doesn't matter. It's not like it went to a bad site or anything. It just didn't work. But the
Yeah, it's not like
announcement
there
link
was any
worked.
like repercussion from it, you know.
Exactly. The announcement link worked. People were minting 3 for under 80 gas, and the gas
Yeah,
was like
that
180,
same here.
200. So it's like when you think about like the whole side of it, and then to get on an AMA for 7 to 8 hours straight immediately
sure.
and answer everything, like, I'm sorry, but if there is FUD, I don't know what the hell it's for. I'm just being
Literally,
not
like, what
honest.
more can y'all do, you know?
What the hell else can we do? I mean, I'm on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm literally on Twitter going to bed at freaking midnight and up at 3 a.m. like making tweets going, man, I love what I do, like talking to the devs about, next strategy plan. Like, it's a freaking grind, man. Like, ain't nobody out. Like, I live on a golf course. I ain't out here freaking playing golf every day. I don't even play anymore, man. Like, it's called get to work, So I just appreciate you saying that because it was done methodically. Contract out 30 minutes early. Somebody that actually knows how to read contracts came up here earlier in the AMA and was like, it's like one of the best contracts I've ever seen. These dudes paid 12 grand to make sure that contract was audited and came in, and then paid my team a stupid amount of money to come in and consult and re-audit the contract. Like,
For sure.
who the hell does that if they don't care about the community?
Literally, yeah. No, the grind from y'all is amazing. I love all the knowledge and stuff that y'all are dropping all the time and whatnot. And just know that like all of us community members that are actually holding strong are here for you and are here with you, and we back you and we appreciate you.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate that. We need y'all, man. Like, everybody, we need y'all. Everybody's got to band together and just seriously, like, look at each other like family and take care of everybody that comes in that's new. And, like, bro, you're going to see it do its thing. Like, I'm telling you.
For sure.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
thank
Well,
you for
look,
letting me come up here.
100%. Thank you for spitting alpha. You be blessed.
Yes, sir. You too.
Is Buzz
Thanks
back
for
up here?
yeah,
Hey,
thanks for
Yeah,
keeping
don't
the
you be
floor
asking
again.
me no dev questions, boy. I'm telling you, man. All right, what you got?
I just wanted to ask is just where I joined the community quite early, but then my Discord account got banned, so I had to join back in. I didn't really get the chance to grind out again for the WL, but it's fine. But one question is with the community, the mods are so easily active with the community. It's just one of those things with this with Cosmos Kids. The mods are always up. They're always there. There'll never be a time where there isn't one. I just wanted to know, how did you choose your mods?
Gentlemen, that's y'all's. Yeah, I give that to y'all. Y'all built an unbelievable mod team of like fantastic pros that are hilarious. So you answer that.
Yeah, 100%. Jake was the one who made the final decisions on the mods, but how we did it was we basically just chose the most active members of the community because we wanted to reward them for like supporting us and stuff. So those were the mods we chose. Like we removed based on if they were to like do anything like that we didn't agree with, they were removed, but we kept the ones who like continue to be active and like help the community and stuff. But if
Yeah.
Jake is hearing this, he might have some more things to add on that.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm on a call with Kodak here. So basically, we chose the mods through like at the
You
beginning.
just put Kodak on hold.
Yeah, I had to tell. I just
Get
need to
back
answer
to
real
Kodak.
quick.
Get back to Kodak. We will field that question. Like, are you crazy? Get back on Kodak. Listen, my friend, we were going to get you a written out, methodical answer on that. But I can't have him putting Kodak on hold. By the way, I'm saying this out loud right now. Like, seriously, if you truly care and like you want to be your longevity list or whatever, gas is $36. Go on
Yeah.
list. Go on list and go watch what happens. $36. Go make more than that as the floor rises. Like $36 gas. I don't even know if it's real. Is it real? Is it real? Oh my God! Could you imagine minting in this gas? It may have paid you on the contract to mint. It's so low. I'm just kidding. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to add one more question. Is just certain NFTs, they don't hide the metadata, so even though they're not revealed, you can still look at what they through the contract. You can still see what they look like.
Yep.
Was that just a personal choice to try and hide the metadata?
That's how I do it. That's how we do it. That's
Yeah.
how when I consult and I
Yeah, I
bring my
thought so.
devs in, that's how we do it. Like there are
Yeah, I
no
thought
questions
so.
asked because again, it's just not it's the harder way to do it, but it's the right way to do it. And that's why
Yeah,
like
agreed.
every mint that we do, nobody's sniping rares. Nobody.
Yeah, agreed. Thanks for having me up here again.
Every
Have a
time
good
you
one.
come up, my devs are getting happier, man. Come on. Come on. Appreciate you, Bev. Hey, Project.
Hey, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good, especially after, you were mentioning the minting price. I have never before minted 3 for $26. So, congrats on that.
Well, I take none of it. I had nothing to do with it. I have an amazing dev team. They deserve all the credit. They're freaking amazing. They're my blood brothers. I love them.
Yeah, that contract is like leaner than I don't know what. Like, there's no.
Do you want to
there's
know
no.
something? I'm going to say it because we're all going to be transparent, right?
Okay.
Like, my boys legitimately rebuilt that because we, like, after we saw, and again, it's nothing wrong with what the owners did. The owners did everything right, getting everything audited and re-audited. The other contract would have minted, right? But we found some exploits. We rewrote everything so it was gas optimized. My boys did that in like 2 days, bro. I'm
So
like, not even
basically,
playing.
all the other projects are like lazy work, right?
I'm just telling you that, like, I'm telling you that the devs are Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan, or Michael Jordan, LeBron, whatever one you want to resonate with. I'm just telling you, like, they do what it takes a normal person to do, weeks, whatever it is. These cats are doing it like that, and I mean, and it's just true professionals. They're like me, like they're always online, they're always ready to go. I cannot tell you how blessed I feel to be fortunate enough to get to work with these two individuals.
Oh yeah, team does everything. So whatever
Absolutely.
you have to do, you have to give those guys here.
Always, they're my brothers. Anything that I look, even if they don't participate in something that I'm doing and consulting in, like I always look out for my family and their family to me.
Yeah, like as I don't know, I have been in NFTs for like 7 months, something like that. And team is number one thing I'm looking at. I don't care, like floor, absolutely don't care. Like if you keep building, there are many good projects. Like there was the Journey Pass, right? It minted, it had some, high mint prices fought at first. it got up to 3, then it dropped down to 1. They didn't announce anything. They didn't like try to artificially rebuild the floor. They simply kept building, and now it's doing good things.
You talking about Journey?
And yeah, Journey.
Yeah, Journey's amazing, right? Journey's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Like that project did exactly the same thing. They didn't try super hardcore to bring the floor back. They simply kept building on the background. I'm part of that group. I was part of that day one when they minted it, and basically nothing happened. Nothing major happened for 2 months. And then suddenly I couldn't keep up with the freaking news and updates, and it was hard to, whatever they built on the background, it was hard to keep up with everything. And I feel like this, I'm getting the same vibes over here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it gets a lot more fluid when it starts running like a business and you have people rolled out, get everything into a central CRM, like
Yeah, exactly.
solution, whatever it is, make sure everything's tracked right. I mean, look, it's like next level time, right? Next level time. And we're going to do it. So let's get the newsletter out. Let's get, like people are saying, we got to get the social game stronger. It's got to get tighter, and it's going to get tighter, right? Frequent posting. So there's a lot of things that we can get better at, that we can do. And the beauty of it is like, since we've had this AMA, we've had like 5 things propped up by community members that have helped us either add channels or think about things to put into, what we're doing in the future. So like, as we've been stating, community is everything, positivity is everything, but having the assets within the community to give us great ideas and help us grow, I mean, dude, it's a beautiful
exactly.
combination. It's a beautiful combination.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what I've seen in many other projects I've been part of as well, and I'm still part of, is it may take like 2 weeks, 1 month to get rid of the flippers, whatever, and then the holders keep on building and holding and, good vibes.
Yeah, I mean, and then you notice like how many are listed start to decrease and decrease and decrease, and then all of a sudden gaps come in floors, and I mean, it gets fun. It's about realizing that it's the longevity, right? That's
Yeah,
what it's
exactly.
about.
Well, 465 right now listed out of 660 is already very good.
Yeah.
Like
Unique holders though is so nice,
yeah,
right? Unique holders is
yeah,
so nice.
exactly. All the data adds up and everything. And if you after seeing the mint price and everything, if you pull off the staking as well, the closest I have seen to staking or saving money, staking your NFTs, there was Metaverse project where they let you stake the NFT right after you mint it, basically without paying it, without paying the staking fee at first. But then once again, you have to pay if you want to unstake. That sucks
Yeah,
still, but you are going to make it.
Yeah, I mean, the only fee you're
built-in
gonna
basic.
have, the only fee that you're gonna have is obviously you'll have to pay a gas fee when you claim your tokens, right? But that's normal. That's normal. It's a normal thing. You'd even do that in staking. Like, so even when you stake, if you go to pull the tokens, you're gonna pay a gas fee, right? So the
Yeah,
things that we're
exactly.
alleviating for you are that $150 to $300 fee per NFT to stake, and then you lose it. It don't make no sense to me. I get so mad when I talk about regular staking because I'm like, why is that a thing? Like, I
But
don't get it.
are there any other projects where the staking is so fluent?
It's passive.
Yeah, like passive.
I mean, yeah, things I've touched, you know.
Yeah, this is definitely something to advertise on. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, like for an example, and I'm not trying to plug another project, but like my own project is Crypto Ballers, right? That'll be coming out in the next couple months, and like that is the same thing, passive staking, the whole nine. So like I believe in passive staking. I believe in making sure that the community keeps money in their pockets. It makes no godforsaken sense to me that anybody should ever have to pay a fee in order to generate a native token for the NFT itself. It doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
you give basically give out all the rights for something you paid for.
Exactly. And what? So like it has the peace of mind that it's no longer in the seller's wallet, so they won't sell it. Like what is that? It's like gonna hold somebody hostage to get your token? Like I just don't get it, man. It's just not my style. It's not the way we vibe, man. It's like let's do passive. Let's get people. Let's save the money. Save the money that you save in staking and take your significant other out on a nice lobster dinner, whatever it's going to be, and do it like 15 times for every Cosmo you own, right? And by the way, I do want to make a statement. Just looking at Floor, and I hate looking at Floor, and I never really do it. I just want to say I think we're like 6 sales or 7 sales away from mint. So that was pretty quick. And then it just kind of goes up from there. So, awesome. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome.
One more question. One more question
sure.
about a 3D character. So you need to hold 3, but if I hold 6 in one wallet, do I get 2? Or do I have to spread them out between 2 wallets?
So, look, the easy way to say this, because we're going to have to snapshot everything, I'm going to tell you it would be easier to have it in 3 wallets. Now, again, we're not all about easy and lazy, right? As you can tell from, what we do here. So, if needed, God forbid needed, we had to ask for proof for things and people could supply the proof in a very time efficient, easily manner for us to go through. I think we could work away on that. But, I don't want to commit to it, right? Because you commit to something, people hold you to it. So let's just say for right now, current wallet, if needed, we can always look. And again, I know people hate having to spend money to transfer it. And again, you're going to go, well, I thought you were saving me fees. So again, we'll take it on a case by case basis. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds good. It's just something I was thinking. If you need to hold 3, if I hold 6, do I get 2? And it's for the future anyway. It's months away. I believe so.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
By the way,
and
I love your Chris Farley moving every time you talk. Just want to say.
yeah, it's Discord Nitro. Okay. And there was the Elon Musk minting or the giveaway. So whoever holds it while it reveals, right? Not
That's it.
who minted it.
That's correct. That's literally
Okay.
100% correct.
Yeah, it's the only.
Yeah,
it only makes sense that way.
I'm gonna tell you there. I'm not gonna name the individual because he's a friend of mine, but he's a very he's verified on OpenSea, very public person. Probably one of the best, I guess you would say, promoters in the space. If you want to pay somebody to promote, I remember Azuki. They sold pre-reveal for like 2.3, and that was a rare that sold for like I think it was like, I don't know, 50 within like a couple hours after. So yeah, man, if you sell pre-reveal and you sell that car, you're literally giving away a Tesla. Or whatever the equivalent is in ETH. So yeah, no, I mean, I feel bad, and we always do this, right? Like even with, the projects I consult for when you launch, it's like you always look and you see, when the one of ones reveal, and you look to see if there was a sale after it minted, right? Because you always want to see if that person like paper handed the one of one. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna see. It's gonna be fun, right? But reveal should be. I know that's a question people have asked as well. Let's go ahead and address that, if not to deter. But gentlemen, do y'all want to address that when reveal is going to be as of the moment, in case anything pivots? Guys?
They left. They're all speaking with Kodak, I guess.
Okay, cool. Hey, what do you do? I think they're shooting for Wednesday. To be candid with you, look on the sly, right? While they're not listening, we may put up a vote like Monday or something like that. And I don't know if it's to go up earlier or something. We may do that again. Community driven, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I like it.
Wednesday's the idea right now. I don't like long pre-reveal periods, but what do you do? We'll see what happens.
Okay. Anyway, I wish you good luck, and I'm confident this is a good thing.
I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care.
You too. All right, 14 minutes. I hear my little 4-month-old out there going crazy, so I'm gonna go on daddy duty soon. All right, let me bring up people. I'm sorry about that. Let's see, show request. All right, so J Bell got the invite. Let's put up Billy69.eth. Let me know if you get that. All right, there we go. Billy, how are you?
What's good, brother?
I'll tell you what, man, when you hear that little 4-month-old out there screaming, bro, you know how it goes, man. I'm about to walk into it. Anyway, what's going on, though, man? What can we answer for you?
Shoot, man, I just want to say I've been here for a long time, man. Glad to see the growth in the community, how far we came. Shoot, man, I just want to hop in and say thank you.
No, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And again, I already know it kind of grew a little bit, right? I was a little familiar with the project when it first started. Obviously, I came on in the last 3 days, but no, anybody that's been here from the beginning, appreciate you, fam.
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah.
thank you. And even wait this long just to come up and make a comment like that, like, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Glad to hold, man.
Hey, we're glad to have you as a holder, man. And remember, anything you ever got, questions, whatever it is, we're here. Just ask.
Sounds good. Sounds good, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, also, yes.
Yeah.
So, are we having a burn? I'm a little late.
Yeah, we're burning. Minting stopped. We're sold out. It's 660. We'll burn the rest. That's Done deal. That's
Let's go,
it.
baby.
We burning, baby. We burning. Only place to buy is OpenSea, my friend.
All righty, let's get it, man.
Yep. And then I know this has been asked like 29 times, so I want to address it. People are asking if we're going to try and lock front page placement on OpenSea. Definitely going to look into it and see what that tangibly looks like as far as accessibility and timeframes and whatnot. So yes, 100%. Just want to address that. I know people have asked it in the AMA questions.
Okay, cool. Is there going to be, I don't want to sound greedy, but is there going to be anything for holders that have minted and holded this long, or for future?
I think it's a great question, and I'm not going to give you like the BS answer of saying, "Oh yeah, we've talked about that," because we haven't. But again, this is why we have a community that can bring up awesome ideas. And of course, look, we want to reward people that diamond-handed, right? Maybe we come up with a diamond hand award or something. I don't know, but yes, the answer to your question is
Airdrop.
we can look into something for sure, brother. That's without fail.
Okay, well.
Billy, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Absolutely. Jake, Isaac, you got to take us for a second because my child is freaking out and I need to make sure everything's all right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're back. We're just talking with Kodak. Yeah, go ahead. We're good.
And Billy, was Billy the one just talking?
Yeah, he was just talking. I called someone else. Oh.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, sorry I'm taking another slot up. I'm back up. But I forgot to ask my question about how are you guys sending a bot to scan wallets about like to see who got scammed? Like,
Is this about the scan? I think I understand your question.
Really understand that's all.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're cutting out. But if you're talking about this, yeah, we reserve that for anyone who's affected by the hack, so they'll be taken care of.
Well, not anyone. I don't think that's true. I don't want to say that. It's if you have access to your wallet or you have if you have access to the wallet that was hacked during the hack, then yeah, we'll be able to get you back. But other than that, I mean, if you don't have access to that wallet, there's no way for us to verify it.
Right. No, I get that, but I was just saying, like, is it? See, because the one that we're going to be getting, like, say refunded with, that's the only Cosmos Kids I would be able to like get because I didn't actually get to mint one, and I was just wondering like how it was working. If it was like going into my wallet, checking like the timestamp, and making sure I sent it to the fraud wallet, or because I have access to the wallet. That's my main wallet. I just
we'll make. So I think what we're gonna do is make a support system like just for the hack, like there's maybe something like that, or like a community support thing where we try to verify. We verify manually everybody's wallets. I don't think there's any other way to really go about it right now, but I think we could do it that way. We manually verify, and then from there, we'll just send over it right to that address, and then you guys could transfer it right out of that address right away.
Okay, yeah, that would be amazing. And if you guys need absolutely anything, I have like the screenshots and the timestamps, and I just want to make sure I get mine because I really want to be a part of this.
Oh, hey, brother, I can assure you, if you got proof of what happened, 100% getting taken care of. It's without question.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys again. Sorry to take up.
No, hey, don't ever
time,
apologize, bro. Our time is your time. Now, again, we are cutting it here in about 9 minutes, but no, you're not taking up anybody's time. And we appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. I'll see you guys later on probably another AMA since you guys do these all the time. See you later.
Yeah, we gonna do them a lot. By the way, we just hit mint price. Just wanted to say.
Let's go.
Congrats, guys.
Yep. So now, anybody that is feeling like you want to flip or do what you want to do, now's the time. Come on, go. We're trying to build something.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Dev, what's going on, brother?
Chilling. I'm pretty sure my question already got answered in the chat, but I minted 2 yesterday, and I wanted to pick up a third. So if I bought the third off of OpenSea just now, so do I qualify for the 3D?
Got it. You're in.
He's
Perfect. And I also want to say that your guys' transparency is fucking amazing. From a business owner myself in the e-commerce space, and like, always communicating with my customers and stuff, you guys are killing it, and just keep it up, man.
I love it, bro. That's a friend, right? Or am I tripping? Is that like there's so many offshoots, and I just want to make
Yeah, it's Alien Friend Full Send collab.
Bro, So fucking so nice, man. So nice.
Yeah, man. But you guys are awesome. These AMAs, I mean, there's hardly a fraction of percentage of other projects that do AMAs like this. So if anyone is in here and this is your first time, this is a fucking great start.
Thank you, brother. Truly appreciate that. Thank you for recognizing what we're doing, man. Thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for the things to come. I'm excited.
I love it. I love it. Appreciate you. Deb, you be blessed. Have a good day.
Yeah, take it easy, guys. Thank you.
Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably talk about what I was talking to Kodak about. I mean, he called me and he was upset about the link not working. So tomorrow he also talked about he's start doing his promotion. They're taking videos, like they're doing videos for his promotion of his community, which is going to have a direct effect on Cosmos kids, which is great. But yeah, he's really into it. He's really committed to it. He loves the idea and everything. So excited to get that going.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. You're putting, Kodak on hold. I'm like, oh my God. I love it. He probably like these guys are G's, man. This guy just put me on hold. I love it. TDM, how are you, brother?
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Great, man. Great. I'm about to go spend time with my family. It is Sunday. I'm gonna watch church. It's gonna be a beautiful day, man. What can we answer for?
Nice, great to hear. I'm from the Netherlands, so maybe my accent is a little off, but I have a question about the token and staking it. I'm a little new to that concept, and I was wondering how the whole process works and what you can do with it, and also can you transfer the token to money, or is it just within the Cosmos world? So can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So I'll address this one for you. So first off, I don't want to go through did you catch a little bit of staking, like the passive side? I know I've said it a few times. I just want to make sure I don't repeat anything that you've already heard.
Yeah, I know about the passive side, so that there aren't any fees involved, but
that's correct. So the token itself is going to only operate within, or the token itself is always going to equal one token, right? One Cosmos equals one Cosmos, because again, I know you're in the Netherlands, or in the United States, or the boys are in the United States as the owners, and you have assets and regulations and things that you basically can't be tied to. So, like for an example, creating a liquidity pool and being the owner of the project is would be considered illegal here. So that's not something that the boys are going to do or will ever consider doing. So when it asks about the value of the token, I guess to offset it is this: if you look at a lot of projects out there, there is always some kind of liquidity pool that is created on the secondary, either by holders, whales, people that approach the project because they like it and they want to create the liquidity pool for it, which happens all the time, right? And if that were to happen, again, outside of our control, we would know nothing about it, nor would we do anything or put any funds or anything into it. But if that happens and then, that's created with some kind of, side to Sushi Swap or Uniswap or whatever it is, well then, if the value of a token becomes real, I have no idea. Is it a possibility?
Okay.
Sure, but it won't be through us, if you know what I mean. And it will operate in our ecosystem. And again, that's another big part of the utility. You have Kodak Black, okay, Yak Pass. All right, awesome. Build the token into there. But what comes from that when that's launched successfully? Think about how many people look at it and go, oh my gosh, man, you're telling me Cosmos and Kodak, they launched that together? Like Cosmos helped build that? Wait, what? What can they do for us? Now all of a sudden you get approached by a variety of different options and opportunities to expand the brand, right? And with expanding the brand comes expanding the utilization of the token. With expanding the utilization of the token, expands the actual demand and value for the token, which leads to the number one thing you asked me in the beginning of this question is, will there be a value to the token? Yet to be determined, right?
If you guys aren't gonna do anything with the liquidity pool, can you then spend the token on anything else? Like, I don't know, maybe merge drops or things like that?
Oh, 100%. 100%. There's going to be utility absolutely in place, and we're going to be announcing that as it goes, what you can burn into. I mean, we've already had the talk with the devs as far as orchestrating the merch store and making sure that the token be burned in order to buy merch directly for our holders. Trust, like there's going to be some good utility that'll be released, and we'll release it the second it's there. It's not going to be hidden. So again,
Awesome.
window versus curtain, my friend. But again, the reason to do the token now is to just show credibility out of the gate, just to show people that the wheels are moving, as always, right? And when that utility comes into play, you're not waiting to use your tokens to cure them, right? You're curing them right now. So the tokens will be ready to go, and you can start leveraging that utility day one, if you get where I'm coming from.
Okay, and one more question. If there is going to be like a secondary liquidity pool, is that a legal concept, or because you guys aren't involved in it, or is that also like not allowed in the US?
Yeah, it's not allowed in the US. So like for an example, like a great project, I'm not plugging projects here, but like Head DAO, right? Shamdu is the owner of that. Shamdu is a brilliant mind, been around the space for a long time. I didn't get good on AMAs by not attending AMAs, right? So like one of the things I noticed once in one of their AMAs is they had, and it wasn't to them, they just had some kind of it was like a blockchain tax official. I can't remember. I DM'd one of the mods and was like, hey man, there's this person in here, and then liquidity pool questions started coming up, and it just felt very like, you know what I mean? So like people don't mess around about that. So we're not gonna ever set one up or anything like that. It's whatever happens on the secondary we can't control.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you very much for answering my questions.
Absolutely.
And,
Thank you.
I think it's almost like the time that you cut off. So have a nice day on the rest of the day, and enjoy your Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put some food on the table. I'm gonna change some diapers, and I'm gonna hopefully let my wife relax for a little bit. So
Good luck, man.
thank you,
Have a
brother. I
good-
appreciate you. You be blessed. Thank you. Let's go ahead and take on one more question, and then I think that's a good AMA. Again, we're gonna be doing them all the time, so it's not like this is it, and you're not gonna be we're not jumping on and doing this again. So let's take on one more question, and I think that's a good place to wrap it. Then we need to have a consultation call, boys, and then let's put plan to action with the socials and what we're wanting to do, and get a lot of these requests done. Cool. Oh my gosh, did Kodak call back, man? Am I having to borrow time from y'all and Kodak? All right, we're gonna bring up
How did I know I was gonna be the last one?
Because you know how it goes, baby. You know how it goes. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. I minted 2 the other day, and bro, I knew as soon as you guys ran out, it was gonna equal out to floor. So that shit happened like just now. Good to see.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a question about your designers, bro, because I do graphic design, and I was wondering what your team looks like for that.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you flat out, if you do graphic design, add me up, go follow me on Twitter, send me a DM on Twitter. That's where I actually like try and track a lot of the business stuff, and I'll move into my CRM. Like graphic design, I would imagine we need it, boys. Do y'all have anybody on staff that handles a lot of that? Because generally speaking, there's always a need for graphic design.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like more for sure. We do have graphic designers, but yeah, we definitely like to have more.
Nah, I mean, I definitely, I appreciate that. I would definitely be willing to help with that, but just like I'm asking like for like the projects, like even if y'all know anything about Yak World or just like what y'all do, like what does your team look like? Like how many designers and like how's like your guys' flow? Because another thing why people don't understand like why Kodak is kind of like a pretty big like marketing gig for this is like this art is like this is like street art. Like this is like I'm 19, I do graphic design. Like this design, like the way the art is, like the same people that are going to be buying these Kodak NFTs are going to be the same people that are going to look at this like fucking art and think it looks fucking fire. So it kind of goes like hand in hand, you know what I mean? Like that's why I'm literally here. Is this art's fire. I don't even do NFTs like that. Like I just thought this art was really cool. I got into it, and thankfully I got into something good, and I didn't get fucking finessed. But yeah, I mean, I was just wondering about the art, like what your team looks like.
Yeah, I mean, we have for Kodak specifically, we have 3 designers working on that. We have 2 working on like concept, like regular, and then one of them is like an animator that's focusing on making like animation videos for the art. But I mean, yeah, the more the merrier, honestly. I'll shoot you a friend request, and then we could talk further and look at your other art that you've done, and definitely we could work for sure.
I say that, man. Appreciate it. It's good talking to y'all. Appreciate all the help y'all doing for this. Y'all doing all the best stuff right now. So appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. So I just want to recap real quick as we end this. So just appreciate every one of y'all. I know a lot of y'all have been staying here since the beginning. It's been going on now for a little bit of time, and thank you all for your patience. Those that didn't get to answer your question, please post it in AMA chat. Give you my word. We'll get a look at it. I know everybody's running on fumes. That's not an excuse or anything. We're going to get to it. We're going to do everything methodically. We're going to start hitting the social game tighter. Get the roles built out, start getting things rolling. But just want to thank each and every one of you. We'll be doing another AMA very soon, like very, very soon, and we'll have frequent announcements, so look for it. And again, I cannot stress this enough. For God's sakes, please, positivity. If you want the floor, you want things to go well, like positivity. Like it should be the complete opposite of anything but positive, or it should always be positive. So treat each other with respect, treat each other like family, and we appreciate every one of y'all. And y'all go have a blessed day. Go spend some time with your families. I'm going to.
100%. I appreciate it. We'll talk
All right,
soon.
y'all. Thank you.
All right,
See
see
ya.
you guys.